Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I have a haul video for you today. It has been a while since I've uploaded a video, probably at least a few weeks, so that's just a matter of me having time to actually film these and get them uploaded. So this haul video, this is from Long Cane Primitives, and I've actually had this order for at least 3 weeks, maybe longer. This is my custom order. And I got my name on the custom order list back in like spring, and then the owner Cindy, she I guess stopped making customs through the summer. I don't know the specifics of why, and then she picked it back up in like late August, early September, something like that, and then my name came up on the list. So this is my first ever purchase from her, but I've heard a lot of positive things in the wax community. So if you can get your name on a custom order list for a popular, well-known vendor, it's a good way to order and do some blending and all of that. So I went ahead and did that. So I ordered quite a few bags. I think I have about 24, 25 of her 6-pack bags here. And actually what I'll show you first, I did get a business card in my box. So there's her information. She does do ready to ship on her website. But I've never ordered that way. She has various types of shapes and stuff like that. It seems that it is pretty easy to order from her website. I guess it's just a matter of her stocking, the scent that you want. She also included this little thank you note in my order. And then I got a bunch of samples. She was very generous with samples, so I'll go ahead and show you those first. This first is a little pack of 4 gingerbread men. And it's in Christmas Delights. I don't have the scent description for this one. I probably could have looked it up, but basically it smells like a creamy sweet bakery with just a hint of a little bit of a spice in there. Not like cinnamon spicy, but just an overall kind of a little bit of a bakery spice, but it's a small hint of that bakery spice, so it's not overpowering. Then, dropped my wax. A snowman head, isn't that super cute? And that's a good size, if you can see. I would definitely cut this in half at least to melt it. And this is in Sweet Winterberry. So again, I don't have the scent description for this. However, this smells really good. It's like a tart berry. It reminds me of something I've smelled before from another vendor. I think there's like strawberry in here and other berries, but it's like a tart, kind of sweet berry scent. And it kind of has, there's no like pine, there's no spice. It just kind of has a tart, sweet berry and it kind of has a little bit of that like cold, icy note to it, like a winter note, if that makes any sense. Another sample, Pumpkin Noel. And this is just in one of her little grubby scallops. That smells really good. It's definitely like a spicy bakery pumpkin pie scent. I don't distinctly pick up the Vanilla Bean Noel, but I'm sure that adds like a nice sweetness and creaminess to it. This is Blue Ribbon Pumpkin Pecan Cake. And I think this is one that I actually specifically asked for as a sample because when I placed my order, I had originally only ordered like 20 bags or maybe it was like 21 or 22 bags. And she said she could fit up to 25 bags of these 6 packs of scallops in a flat rate, a large flat rate. So I said, well, I might as well just pay for the extra 3 bags. So I picked 3 additional scents. This is one that she recommended, but I had so many pumpkin scents already. I asked if she could just include a sample, and I didn't, order a full bag of this. So she did that, and that was very sweet of her. And this smells really good. She is known for her blue ribbon cookie. This is like a creamy, sweet pumpkin. And then I think the blue ribbon cookie probably just is adding that extra like sweet kind of butteriness to it, but it's really good. This is Toasted Marshmallow Pink Ribbon Cookies. So toasted marshmallow, pink sugar, blue ribbon cookies. And this is really good. This is a good balance, I think, of the pink sugar and the bakery. I'm not picking up the toasted marshmallow right now, but it still smells very good. But if you love pink sugar, that's a nice pink sugar bakery scent. There's also a sample in pumpkin cider sugared donuts. Yum, this is good. So it's definitely like an apple cider and then like a spicy kind of bakery pumpkin with like the cinnamon, that like kind of a cinnamon sugar donut scent. Very good. Pumpkin pecan waffle cone. Oh, this is really good. It's definitely pumpkin pecan waffles is what it smells like to me. I can't tell that like the waffle cone, it's probably vanilla waffle cone, I can't tell that it adds any extra sweetness or bakeryness to it. It just really smells like a nice sweet pumpkin pecan waffle. And this is pink ribbon cookies and birthday cake. Yeah, just like a nice bakery pink sugar. But I wonder when I compare it to this other one, when I compare the toasted marshmallow pink ribbon cookies. So the pink ribbon cookies birthday cake is kind of sweeter, but it's really good. They're both very good. So anyhow, so those are all the samples. So I'll go ahead and jump into the bags that I got. These that are in front of you, there's 9 bags. I know you can't see them all, but well, let me show you how they come too. So they come in these cello bags, and they're the super crinkly cello bags, but they're really cute because they're decorated. But they come with the curling ribbon tied around the top, and I don't like with, you know, curling ribbon or whatever. So what I did is I have these zip top bags. I think these are 5x7, I believe. And so what I do, because I obviously went through this whole order and smelled it when I first got it, and then what I did, as opposed to having to worry about putting the ribbon back on, I just fold, sorry it seems so crinkly, but I fold the top over. And I also don't like repackaging it because it's a pain in the butt. I love having the vendor's labels. So I just actually fold the top over, and then this 6-pack, you can see that, fits nicely right in this 5x7 bag. And then this way it's double sealed, so you can, it'll help hold the scent in. You can still see the label very, very easily, and then these will store pretty easily. So that's what I actually am doing with this entire order. So I've had them stored like that for a few weeks since I've gotten this, basically. But anyhow, let me go ahead and jump right in with what I got. And so this first one is peppermint latte blue ribbon cookies. Okay, so actually another general note. The cello bag, it has to me like a plasticky scent to it. So when you just sniff the bag, like if you stick your nose in the bag and sniff it, you definitely smell the wax and it's strong, but then I also pick up the plasticky note. So, and I thought, okay, well maybe it'll go away once I've had these for a while, but it definitely hasn't gone away. And when I take the tart out, I can kind of smell it a little bit on the tart as well. Now I've melted a few of these already, not this particular scent, but there's a few scents that I have melted already. And I don't smell it when I melt it. So that goes away, but if I have not heard anyone comment about that, and I'm holding this wax and it's starting to melt in my hand. I have not heard anyone comment about that it's been an issue or a concern for them, but I wasn't expecting that when I got this. Like, especially when I first opened the box, I got this really strong kind of plasticky scent, which doesn't smell that great, and it kind of makes it a little hard to pick up the notes of the wax versus the bag, but that's just kind of a disclaimer. It doesn't seem to affect the actual performance of the wax. I'm just kind of letting you guys know. So anyhow, this is peppermint latte blue ribbon cookies. And I did do a lot of, oops, sorry, you can't see it. I did do a lot of her blue ribbon cookie blends, or where I blended using it. So this is really good. And a lot of these, I don't know if I remember if they were on her site or not, but it smells like a nice peppermint kind of mocha. If you go to Starbucks and get their peppermint mocha, that's what this smells like. It's really good. So, yummy. And then this is coffee, vanilla smoothie, and cider donut. This is one that I think I saw someone comment on as a blend that they got themselves. And I definitely pick up the coffee scent. And then there's some kind of sweetness from the vanilla smoothie. and then the cider donut. But this one, I'm picking up some of that, the smell of the plastic bag. So I'm having a hard time picking up the wax over that, so unfortunately. This one is upside down. This is apple cider bread, and I think I just heard some people comment how great it was. And so you're going to see these are all my like bakery / fall scents that I'm doing right here. This is really good. This is a nice, sweet apple cider. I don't really pick up a bread note at all, but it's so good. Nice, fresh, sweet apple with that cider note. I love this one. I love apple scents. Sometimes apple cider to me is too like pungent. The cider note in it sometimes is too pungent, but that one's really good. This next one, which is upside down as well, is Frosty Noel Blue Ribbon Cookies. And all this is her Blue Ribbon Cookie with Vanilla Bean Noel, is my understanding, I believe. Oh no, there's peppermint in this one for sure. Oh, this is so good. So I'm not picking up any of the plasticky note from the bag on this one, but it's just like a nice, sweet, subtle peppermint. And it's like creamy, and it has a little bit of that like bakery cookie note. This one's really good. I need to melt this one soon. This next one, sorry, all these are upside down. It's the way she does the labels. This is the front of the bag, so I want to turn it this way, but I think she does the labels from the back of the bag. So this is Grandma's Pumpkin Pie. Again, this is another one that I saw a lot of people raving about on her website, or sorry, in her Facebook group page, I should say. And this is like very creamy, sweet pumpkin. It has a little bit, it definitely smells like pumpkin pie. And to me, when you get a pumpkin pie, you definitely kind of smell that like canned pumpkin, kind of fresh pumpkin note. And you get that from this. But it's really good. And there's a little bit of that like, you know, basically pumpkin pie spice. But it's not too crazy strong. And a little hint of like a bakery note, like the pie crust. It's very good. I have a lot of pumpkin scents, and I will melt these basically through winter because I like bakery, I like pumpkin, but I am going to have to get to melting in really quick here. So this next one, this is Mac Apple Pear Pumpkin Pecan Cake. Now, I had a sample, didn't I have a sample in Pumpkin Pecan Cake? Oh, it's the Blue Ribbon Pumpkin Pecan Cake. Okay, so this one, the Mac Apple Pear, actually is the strongest note, and actually the Mac Apple is the strongest note in this one. I'm not really picking up the pumpkin. It just smells like a nice, sweet, kind of bakery Mac Apple. But it smells really good. I'm sure some of these will change as they get melted too. Oh, this one I turned around to the back and it was done the opposite way now. That's funny. Okay, so this is Orange Frosted Cranberry Blue Ribbon Cookies. And I love orange and cranberry for like kind of winter, fall type scents. And this is fantastic. You get that like nice, fresh, kind of sweet orange, sweet and tart orange. And I'm not picking up like distinctly cranberry, other than there's like a tartness to it. And then I think the Blue Ribbon Cookie just adds that extra kind of sweet cookie note. It's really good, but the orange is probably the predominant note in that. All right, checking the label to see which way it needed to go. So this is Toasted Marshmallow Blue Ribbon Cookies, and this smells really good. This is basically just a nice, creamy, sweet Blue Ribbon Cookie. The toasted marshmallow in this, at least on cold, I don't really pick up that like toasted note, but it's really good. Maybe a little bit, maybe a little hint of the toasted note, but it's really just like a nice, sweet, creamy sugar cookie. That smells really good. I think the Blue Ribbon Cookie is supposed to be a sugar cookie, right? Not a butter cookie, although it may have a little bit of a buttery note. And the last of the bakery fall kind of scents, this is Pumpkin Marshmallow Pizzelle. This is good. This is like a nice fresh pumpkin. And there's the sweet, creamy bakeryness of the marshmallow and the pizzelle. Really good. But since we're basically almost at Thanksgiving, Thanksgiving is this coming week, I need to start melting some of these and sharing some with my family, because once I get into Christmas, I'm going to be melting a lot of Christmas scents. So I will be right back and get, sorry, adjusting the camera, get kind of my fruity, I think, scents displayed here. So this next group is mostly fruity. However, there's one I probably should have included in the last group of like the fall kind of bakery scents. This one is Cran Apple, Pizzelle, Vanilla Bean, Noel. It was pink, so I guess I didn't look at the label. I was looking, you know, all the other ones were kind of orange and tan and stuff. But this one is fantastic. The Cran Apple, it has like, to me, I don't know why, but there's a little bit of like a spruce kind of wintry kind of tree, Christmas tree green note to it. But it smells so good. It must just be the cranberry and the apple, but it's creamy, it's sweet, it's kind of tart. It smells like Christmas. This smells like a yummy, sweet, fruity, berry Christmas scent. So good. So this one is fantastic. I'm really excited to melt that one. One of the things when I was kind of making this order and coming up with my blends, I was looking, I love like pine / balsam Christmas tree scents. Not that artificial pine, but more of your true like balsam spruce kind of scents or Christmas tree scents. But she didn't have any that were listed that sounded really good, and I was a little worried about going there. I can't remember what she had listed. I think she did have some kind of a Christmas tree scent, but it wasn't just a plain Christmas tree, or maybe it was pine, and I was worried about it being too piney, like artificial pine. So I ended up not making any of those blends, but I do have a lot of minty scents that'll be in the next section, or the next group that I do. But this actually this one that I just showed you really kind of helps satisfy a little bit of that note, because for some reason I'm getting a like Christmas tree note from it. It smells really good. Okay, so this next one, this one's fantastic. This I saw people talk about on her Facebook group. It's Mango Cotton Candy Frosting, and it is fantastic. People are raving about this one. It's so simple, but it's that nice, juicy, sweet mango. And of course the cotton candy frosting adds another like layer of sweetness to it. But it's just juicy and sweet and so good. And it smells like a sweet mango. So that's really good. I'm excited I got that one. Over here, this is Sweet Honeydew Cotton Candy Frosting. Now I put this in with the fruity group. However, for me, honeydew is more, it's relaxing, because this, especially this honeydew, it has that nice florally note to it. It's sweet but florally. And this is, well, the cotton candy frosting is going to definitely add some sweetness to it, and I love it. It's so good. It's just a sweet honeydew. And I love this scent for nighttime melting, which I'm sure you guys know if you've been watching my videos. I pretty much get this scent now from any vendor that I order from, if they have it. And then for comparison, I actually grabbed just her straight up sweet honeydew. And so I definitely prefer the blend with the cotton candy frosting in it, because this is a lot heavier of a floral note, but it's still a very beautiful scent. But if you like it to be sweet, I would definitely recommend it, that it gets blended with the cotton candy frosting. Sorry, I'm tired. I can't talk. And this bag fell over. I will leave it down. This next one, this is Pomona Goddess of Fruit. This is one of her blends. And this one smells fantastic. It's watermelon, honeydew, cantaloupe, pomegranate, and vanilla bean Noel. And it's so good. It's kind of like all of those blended together. It's just very like melon, sweet, kind of juicy, very juicy, sweet melon kind of blend. Really good. I can pick up a little bit of the pomegranate, like that sweet pomegranate note. It's a really good, great, fruity, sweet blend. I love it. I love this one. So glad I got this. And I have a lot of I'm not a seasonal melter in the sense that I only melt scents relevant to that season. However, like when it gets to fall and like Christmas and winter when it's cold out, I do like scents that kind of tailor to that. So I'm more weather driven. So in Southern California, we're actually getting warm again, and by the middle of next week and for Thanksgiving, it's supposed to be in the mid 80s. So I'm going back and melting more like light, fruity, kind of fresh scents. And then if it gets cold, I'll do more of the heavy bakery, fall, pumpkin, Christmas type scent. So I go back and forth and all over the place. So I basically just order whatever sounds good to me. So this is a blend that I did: fresh pear, strawberry jam, and sweet honeydew. And this blend I got, if you guys watched my video that I purchased 2 D-stashes from Kirby. I purchased them for my mom and my sister, but I did go through and there was a few scents I pulled out for myself that smelled really good. Well, there was a Rose Girls muffin, I believe it was, that was fresh pear, strawberry jam, and honeydew overpour, and I loved it, and I melted it, and it's gone, and it was fantastic. So I got this because I was like, I need more of that in my life, and I don't know when Rose Girls was opening, but it's definitely going on my list for Rose Girls, but I thought I would try this from her, and it smells very similar. It's really good. It's just sweet and fruity and beautiful because the floral note and the honeydew comes out. It's just a great scent, but it is very sweet from that strawberry jam, but it's really good. So I melted, this is one I actually melted of. You can see there's only 5 in there. What was the other one? Oh, I think I melted just the straight up honeydew one as well, the sweet honeydew. Okay, so this next bag, this is Mana Java Twist, and this is one of her blends as well. And this is tropical mango, papaya, and guava, along with fresh picked strawberries and red raspberries. Add a touch of lime, lemon, and sweet vanilla. And this is good. This smells just like fresh, exotic, kind of tropical fruits. And it's sweet. Now, I don't pick up like the lemon and lime. It says a touch of it. So that may just kind of add a little bit of a tartness to it because there is a tart note to it. But it's really good. This is a great like spring and summer scent. Or when it's warm weather outside. It's very refreshing. Very, very good. So excited for that. These bags are so crinkly, so I apologize about that. This is Pomegranate Watermelon Punch. And when I got this, what I was trying to mimic, again in that same D-stash from Kirby, there was 2 slices. No, there was actually like 4, 2.5. I can't remember. There were pie slices from Rose Girls. That was pomegranate watermelon slush, and I really love it. So again, this is my attempt to kind of mimic that scent because I do plan on ordering it again if I can catch the next Rose Girls opening, but there's no guarantee. So this smells really good. It's pretty similar. With watermelon, I have hit and misses with watermelon. It depends on the vendor and the type of watermelon they use, because from some vendors I find the watermelon is very floral, like perfumey, and I don't care for it. It's not authentic. It's not juicy and sweet. This one, the watermelon punch, I think smells juicy and sweet. So it smells really good. But the pomegranate definitely is going to add like that sweetness to it. So it smells good. I don't think, obviously it's not exactly the same, but it will hold me over until I can order from Rose Girls. And this last bag of the fruity scents, this is pomegranate, sweet honeydew, cotton candy frosting. And this is, I think, just my love of honeydew. I order a lot of that scent, as you guys can tell. And this is just so, with that pomegranate, you get like a little bit of like a sweet tartness to it. But I'm mostly picking up the sweet honeydew in this. It's just like a really sweet, kind of fruity honeydew. Very good. Very, very good. I'm going to be sick of honeydew one of these days because I order so much of it. My sister actually really loves honeydew scents as well, so I can share with her. All right, so I'll be back in a minute with my last group, which is more of like your fresh, like either minty, fresh, and kind of soothing nighttime type milk scents. So in this last group, I only have 7 bags. This is more kind of my nighttime maybe melts, like pink sugar, lavender, and then some minty fresh kind of scents. So I'll go ahead and jump right in. This front bag here This is Lavender Buttermint Noel. Now this is not my own blend. I actually got this from Sarah, who's in the wax groups. She recommended this actually in relation to another vendor, but she said this is one of her favorite blends that she will actually buy from any vendor when she places an order where she's able to custom blend. So I love lavender scents, I love minty scents, so I thought this would definitely be something right up my alley. And it is, it's fantastic. It's just, because buttermint's nice, it's not an overpowering, strong minty scent. It's kind of like a sweet, creamy mint. And then the lavender, I get most of the buttermint in this. And then the lavender's a little bit there. I'm hoping the lavender comes out more when I melt this. But it's just soothing. Lavender really helps me sleep. And the Vanilla Bean Noel just adds that extra kind of layer of creamy sweetness, I think. It's really good. So very excited that I got this one. Then this other one here is another lavender blend. And this, I think, this blend I got from someone, I think someone in the Long Cane Primitives Facebook group posted about this scent blend. So it's lavender, mac apple, Vanilla Bean Noel, blue ribbon cookie. Not recently, but in the last couple months, finally tried the lavender apple blend. The one that I have already from another vendor is lavender Fuji apple, and I love it. And so I've heard other people rave about lavender mac apple, which would be very similar. And then to me, I was thinking adding the Vanilla Bean Noel and the blue ribbon cookie is probably only going to make it better. And it's so true. This is fantastic. So you get the lavender, you get the mac apple, you get the sweet creaminess of the Vanilla Bean Noel, and then you smell that blue ribbon cookie. It's so good. I think I need to melt this one tonight. Fantastic. Oh, I'm glad I'm getting this haul video done so I can start melting more of this stuff. So that is amazing. If you have an opportunity to blend those scents together, it's fantastic from any vendor. So this one, I wasn't sure if this really fits into this category, but it has pink sugar, so I thought, okay, I'll put it here. So this is pink sugar and lemon peppermint chiffon. And this smells really good. It does have, I think the chiffon gives it like a heavy kind of bakery note, because there's a heavy kind of lemon bakery note to this. I don't pick up a lot on the peppermint right now, or even the pink sugar. I'm mostly getting like the lemon chiffon, I think. So I'm hoping that when this one melts, the pink sugar and the peppermint come out, because I think that would be really good. So anyhow, so that one's okay for right now. Then this other one, this is pink sugar, pink chiffon, Vanilla Bean Noel. And I can't remember where I got this blend. If I blended it myself or if I got it from someone, like the idea to blend it. But I love pink chiffon. And I think at some point, I don't know if I had a couple different chunks of something and blend it together, but pink chiffon, pink sugar, and Vanilla Bean Noel is fantastic together. And in this, you really get like a good even distribution of the pink chiffon and pink sugar. And that Vanilla Bean Noel just really sweetens it out. So it's like a beautiful, feminine, kind of sweet scent. It's beautiful. So I really love this one. Fantastic. Pink chiffon is a great scent to blend. I also love it with lavender. You've probably seen me haul with, other haul videos with blends that have the lavender and the pink chiffon together. Okay, so kind of now into the minty scents. Oh, this one smells so good. So this is eucalyptus, spearmint, and peppermint cream. And this is great. You definitely get kind of that like herbal, kind of clean note from the eucalyptus. The spearmint is pretty light in this. I'm not picking up on a lot of it. I think the eucalyptus is overpowering it. And then the peppermint cream is really good. But it's not real strong. I definitely am getting more of the eucalyptus, I think, than anything in this. The eucalyptus, then the peppermint, then the spearmint. But really good. This is a great scent for nighttime. Or if you're kind of blocked up, stuffy, whatever. Okay, in this bag, this is Vicks Vapor Rub. I have actually never tried this scent from any vendor. I don't know that a lot of vendors even have it. But this is fantastic. It literally smells like Vicks Vapor Rub. You know, the little tub of the greasy stuff. smells great. But if you have sinus problems like I do, I get a stuffy nose, especially when it's like dry, warm weather outside. I think my sinuses just start to act up. But this is really good. So I'm hoping that this will be a great scent if I get sick and really kind of need that fresh, clean, like open up my sinuses, you know, type scent. Nice and strong. And then last, and I love the bag on this one, I think it's just super cute. It's like modern, kind of Christmassy. This is peppermint swizzle sticks. And I love peppermint, and this is just like a nice, sweet peppermint. It's so good. Oh, I love straight up peppermint scent. So this is not straight up peppermint. It's not as strong as regular peppermint because it has the sweetness, whatever the swizzle sticks is. But it's really, really good. So this is a great scent. So I'm really happy with everything. On cold, it all smells nice and strong. I have melted a couple scents and they've performed well, you know, just melting one tart in my bedroom. So I'm really looking forward to melting more of these and being able to review them for you in my future melt videos. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.